friends. I invite you to join me on your mat, starting on your back, giving yourself a hug of compassion. I'm so grateful that you're here for this gentle flow. As you settle in, bring your feet to the earth, ankles under knees or slightly in front, whatever feels best in your body right now. I invite you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your abdomen, and just start to allow yourself to come into these present moments. If you're new to yoga, this is a great beginner's flow with variations for anyone who may want a deeper stretch today. You can always press the pause button and rest or take a child's pose. This is your practice. Be gentle as you listen to your body. We're here for connection. As you continue to settle in, gently draw your awareness to your body by noticing your breath. Feeling your heart beating underneath your hand. Slowly allow yourself to rest, melting into the earth. Using your breath to release more and more tension in both body and mind. As we slow down and bring more awareness to our breathing, see if you can create even inhales and exhales. Breathing in and out of the nose as much as possible. This may take time, so just be gentle. Sometimes counting as we breathe can help us to lengthen our breath, which tells our brain and nervous system that it's okay to slow down. On your next inhale, gently see if you can lengthen your breath, inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat this at your own pace. Maybe increasing the count to 6 as it feels comfortable, or shortening it to 2 if that feels like a more even pace. Coming back to natural breath. Now that we've warmed up the breath, let's feel this length in our bodies as we inhale, drawing the breath from the abdomen up, expanding the rib cage and into heart center. Keep inhaling as you reach the crown of the head and exhale the same way. Head, heart, ribs, belly. Inhale, long, smooth breath, feeling the expansion as it moves up the front of the body. Exhale, releasing more and more tension in body and mind. Coming back to natural breath, bring your arms to your side and inhale, gently sweeping the arms up overhead or just as far as they'll go, comfortably drawing the shoulders away from your ears, connecting breath to movement. Exhale, release arms back to your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, gently bring them down. Inhale, moving with your breath, reach up. Exhale, release the arms and rest. Bringing your feet as wide as the mat, gently move your legs side to side, starting to open and warm up the lower part of the body, moving at your own pace, maybe holding somewhere for a moment if that feels good. Inhaling and exhaling with the movement. Now bringing our feet back to center, once again reach the arms up This time, interlace your fingers, lengthening through the spine, pressing into the palms. For a deeper stretch, you can straighten the legs, engaging the muscles, maybe pointing your toes. This is often called a good morning stretch. Let's all bend the knees and release the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up again, interlace on the other side. Draw shoulders away from ears. For a deeper stretch, straighten the legs and point your toes. Breathe. Bringing ankles under knees, arms at your sides, palms facing down. We're going to inhale as we gently lift our hips for bridge pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift hips and maybe middle back, stretching out the front of the body. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. An option is to place a block in between your knees. We're going to add the arms now as we inhale, reach the arms up, lift your hips, maybe middle back, maybe upper back. Lowering back to the mat, release the arms. Inhale, reach up into gentle bridge. Exhale and release. Inhale, press into the heels as you reach up, gentle bridge, stretching the front of the body. Exhale and release. Remove the block and gently draw the right knee into the chest. Hold behind the right leg for gentle ankle circles, one way and then the other. Option to extend the left leg. As we draw the right knee over for a gentle twist. Keeping the left leg bent is also a great variation. Think of twisting from the middle part of your body. You can also extend the right arm out at shoulder height and maybe look over your right shoulder. Breathe. Coming back to center, let's draw the left knee in, holding behind the leg, gentle ankle circles, one way and then the other. Keep the right foot on the mat, or option to extend the right leg. Gently bring the left knee over for a twist. Right arm can be at shoulder height, looking over your right shoulder. Breathe. Coming back to center, bring both knees to your chest and gently rock side to side. Gentle back stretch. As you're ready, we'll roll onto our right and using the left arm, press up, coming up to a seated position. We're going to start by sitting up on our knees, hips to heels, and we're going to move into 3 collective breaths. As we inhale together, reaching the arms up, palms face in. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, release. Coming up on the knees, tuck the toes. And when you feel ready, reach the arms up once again. And we're going to interlace the fingers here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, gently twist while hips stay neutral, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Exhale back to center and release the arms. Let's sit back on our feet for a moment to reconnect with our breath. Coming up onto our knees, tuck the toes, reach up, interlace the fingers again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist looking over the left shoulder. Back to center and gently release the arms. Sit back and reconnect with your breath. Coming up onto our knees, tuck the toes, reach the arms up, this time bringing the arms to shoulder height. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, gently twist to the right from the middle part of your body, maybe bringing your right arm back and looking over your right shoulder. Hips stay neutral. Coming back to center, inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to heart as we sit back for a moment of rest. Coming up onto our knees, we'll inhale, reaching up, bringing arms to shoulder height, gently twisting to the left from the middle part of the body, maybe looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist. And back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sit back, and this time we'll make our way onto hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, as you look up, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. Exhale, press into the earth, round the upper back. Inhale into cow pose. Open the heart center. Exhale into cat, chin to chest. One more time at your own pace. Inhale and exhale. Finding child pose. Bring hips to heels. Knees can be wide or hip distance apart. Extend the arms in front of you or rest them at your side. Forehead can be on the mat or resting on your hands. Reconnect with your breath here in our resting pose. Now gently tuck the toes and keeping the knees bent, stretch back into our first downward facing dog. Arms, shoulders distance, feet hip width. Step the feet as wide as the mat. As you lift up through the forearms, drawing shoulder blades down, maybe straightening the legs, heels towards the earth. They never have to touch. Breathe. Bringing your feet back to hip distance. Look forward and lightly step or hop to the front of the mat. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the knees bent. If legs are straight, shift to the balls of the feet. Inhale as you sweep the arms up, and exhale, hands to heart. Coming to the front of the mat, we'll find Tadasana or mountain pose. Feet hip distance, arms at your sides, palms face forward. Widen across the collarbones. Inhale. Reach up, maybe look up if it's okay on your neck, and exhale, hands to heart. Draw in the belly as tailbone lengthens towards the mat. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Lowering just the left arm, side bend left, left ear to left shoulder. Breathe into the side body, maybe looking down or looking up. Exhale as you come back to center. Inhale, reach both arms up, lower just the right arm, side bend right, right ear to right shoulder, maybe looking down or up. Breathe here and back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, keeping knees bent or straight. Inhale, hands to chin, shins halfway lift. Exhale, keeping the length, forward fold. Inhale, gently roll up, reach up, and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step back to hands and knees. Gently shift forward as you hug the elbows to ribs, lowering to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest for cobra, or move into a higher cobra. Exhale, stretch back, coming to hands and knees and into downward facing dog, reconnecting with your breath here. Look forward, step to the front of your mat, halfway lift, forward fold, sweep the arms up, and hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, little back bend as we swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to hands and knees, or try plank pose. Legs are straight, tailbone reaching to the backs of knees. Hug elbows to ribs for chaturanga. Lift the chest for cobra, baby cobra, or a higher cobra. Lowering down to the mat, press up to hands and knees or plank pose and press back to downward facing dog. Nice work. Once again, look forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Roll up, reach up, and bring hands to heart. One more time, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Lengthen, halfway lift. Keeping the length, step back into plank. Lowering through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog, thighs and knees off the mat, and stretching back to downward facing dog. Amazing. I hope you're feeling nice and warm right now. Bend your knees, come through and sit. Swing the legs in front as we bring the soles of our feet together. Gently let your knees fall to the side. The closer you draw your feet in, the deeper the stretch. Find a comfortable space. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, gently hinge from the hips, coming forward any amount, keeping the neck long. Breathe here. Rolling back up. Keep drawing the right foot in as you extend the left leg in front. Reach both arms up, gently twist and fold over the left leg, which can be bent or straight. Hands can be on your shin or holding your foot. Think of looking forward to keep the length in the back of the neck. Coming up, bringing soles of feet together again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently coming forward any amount. This time, let's round the upper back, chin to chest. Rest. Keep drawing the left foot in. Extend the right leg as you reach both arms up. Gentle twist, folding over the right leg. Hands can be on your shin or holding your foot. Knee can be bent or straight. Coming up, let's extend both legs out in front for a moment. And then we'll roll onto our backs. Once again, give yourself a hug of compassion. Maybe rolling side to side, little back stretch. Let's all bring our feet to the mat, hip distance apart. Bring your right ankle to meet your left knee for a gentle hip stretch. Stay here or twist, bringing your right foot and left knee to the earth. This is a deeper stretch, a nice variation. Maybe look over your right shoulder and extend your right arm at shoulder height. Breathe. Bringing both feet onto the mat once again. Let's place our left ankle on our right knee. Stay here for a nice hip stretch or gently twist, placing the left foot on the earth. Breathe. Coming back up into either a supported bridge with a block under your lower back, or stay in constructive rest. We're going to reach our arms overhead, palms facing in, as we take a nice long inhale through the nose. Release the arms. Inhale, again reaching up, arms overhead. Exhale, release. Inhale, nice long breath. Exhale and release. Drawing both knees in. Keep the knees bent or straighten the legs any amount. You can also practice this pose with legs up a wall. Feet are hip distance, arms at your sides. Draw shoulders away from your ears. Find a natural breath here as we start to cool down and seal in our practice today. This is one of the best poses to create relaxation in your body and mind. One more gentle stretch, and then we'll release the legs, bringing the feet onto the mat, placing the block at your side. Option to stay here or bring soles of feet together, placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your abdomen. Breathe, finding natural breath. Starting to let everything melt into the mat here. Our quote for today is a prayer from the book Every Season Sacred by Kayla Craig. Stay in this position or join me in extending your legs out into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Feet flop open, arms come away from the body, palms face up. Rest. Kayla writes, God, be our compass as winds change. Direct us as we sit in the dusk and marvel at your mystery. As twigs snap and leaves crunch under our weight, we too give the weight of all we've been carrying to you, for we know you care for us. In every transitional moment and time of change, you are near. Rest, and I'll be back shortly. Start to reawaken your body, maybe gently wiggling your fingers and toes, or finding a nice good morning stretch. As you're ready, we'll roll to our right and gently press up, finding a seated position. We'll close our practice today with 3 collective breaths. On your next inhale, I invite you to join me as we reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, biggest breath of the day. Hands to heart, sending this light and love we've created together to all beings everywhere. Many blessings, friends.